I'm Lizzie Wittig. I am the manager of mission support and delivery for Tigerlily Foundation. At Tigerlily, I get to support all of our mission programs and work on mission strategy across all the services and programs we offer. Working at Tigerlily is a personal passion, and I feel really blessed to be able to do that because of my own experience with my mom with breast cancer. She was diagnosed when I was 16 and in high school with HER2 positive breast cancer. Was earlier stage, went through her treatment, completed it, and we thought we were in the clear. And then she had a quick recurrence and progression to metastatic breast cancer. And at that point, we were told she had less than a year to live. My mom, however, at the time was a nurse practitioner, and she worked within the healthcare system where she was receiving her care. So her cancer care team were her colleagues, her friends, and we had a lot of extra help, which I really needed as a 17-year-old trying to navigate that by myself for my mom. And we were really lucky in that they helped her get into a clinical trial, which was looking at new combination therapies with Herceptin for HER2 positive breast cancer. Because of that intervention in that clinical trial, my mom ended up living another 6 years, which is really incredible because I got 6 extra years with my mom that I wouldn't have had if it weren't for that clinical trial. She also had some coworkers and friends that had been diagnosed with breast cancer that we rallied around and supported, and they were all talked to about clinical trials, offered clinical trials, interviewed for eligibility, and they were all white. One of my personal friends who is Black was diagnosed with breast cancer in her mid-30s. She was never spoken to about clinical trials. No one from her care team even brought it up. Through my work at Tigerlily, I've heard that story so many times that clinical trials were never brought up, they were never offered. And whether it was because of bias or someone making an assumption that this patient wouldn't be interested or wouldn't be able to get to the appointments or wouldn't have childcare, whatever it might be, that shouldn't be happening. These clinical trials and research and studies are available to women and patients who have been historically excluded from them because they haven't been developed for them because they've been excluded from them. And it's not just about asking them to join and the recruitment part, but it's about designing them from the start in a way that is culturally competent, would be comfortable for those patients to participate in, and is really looking at the research issues that are pertinent to those populations and communities. You know, patient advocates and breast cancer advocates are so powerful, and we don't always tap into that, but it's really important to me personally, to Tigerlily as an organization, to make sure that the patient voice is always at the table, that there's always a seat at the table for patient advocates, and that voice is amplified and included in everything. As treatments become better and more effective, the disparities have grown because they have not done so for populations of color, for Brown and Black patients, and that's just unacceptable. And I want to make sure that everyone, no matter who they are, has more time with their loved ones.